All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game 2 of this doubleheader. Janesville Jayhawks taking on the Waukesha Warhawks. Waukesha picking up Game 1. But we'll have 0-0 on the board as we start first period for the second game. I'm Coach Nate with Blue Line Basics. We thank you for tuning in. Go ahead, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. We're going to got a couple of funny email or text messages in regards to my play-by-play coming through on closed captioning. Isn't quite understanding the thick Wisconsin accent that I bring to your enjoyment. So we're going to kill that. After today's Game 2, we're going to stay on a little longer and have a little presentation of all the Bantams that'll be moving on to high school. So stick around after the game broadcast as we'll stay live here and have a little celebration as this is the final game for your Jayhawks. With, I believe, over half of them moving on up to the high school level. Both teams out. Caleb Erickson in net for Janesville, and I believe there was a goalie shift as well for Waukesha. Off the draw, Waukesha pick it up on their blue line, try to send it across. Janesville with the intercept there. Works it in far side, dumps it down below the goal line, and it'll work over here near side corner. Behind the net it is, tied up. Janesville able to pull it out. They'll send it up here high in the slot. Janesville sets up for a shot. Tipped out front and off the pads of the Waukesha goalie, and Waukesha able to clear the zone. This will go all the way down, and we'll have an icing. We'll have an upcoming face-off in the Janesville offensive zone. And I believe we have Arnold Austin in net. Oh, I'll get the camera going here. Arnold Austin in net for the Warhawks. Off the draw, around the back of their net. Centering pass out front. Warhawks able to get a stick on it. They'll work it out along the far side. Out across center ice they are. Into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle, far side. Down into the corner. Work it around the back of the net. Over here near side it is. Waukesha steps up, holds it in. Centering pass through and off a stick of Janesville into the far side corner. Waukesha over there, top of the circle. Janesville with the steal. Try to work it up and out, off a stick of the Warhawks, able to hold it in. From here on the near side, shot off some skates of Janesville and goes around the back of the net. Far side boards, Waukesha able to hold it in. Back down in the corner. Janesville possession, they'll fling it up and out. And this will have enough on it. We'll have an icing. We'll be heading back down to the Janesville defensive zone. Far side dot. On the draw, Waukesha with it. They cut towards the slot, try to get a backhand off the stick of Erickson. And into the near side corner it goes. Waukesha pick it up near side. Send it over your top of the circle, looks for the shot. Blocker down by Erickson, back into the near side corner it goes. Had to really reach for that one, far side. Waukesha centering pass back door. Oh my gosh, big save. I thought that had gone in. I think everybody kind of stopped moving. And Erickson with 3 huge saves there. Then Janesville able to clear it out here to center ice. They'll pick up possession and work it just into the Waukesha zone there. Face off dot far side. Point, Janesville far side, works it back down the boards off the skates. Not able to get a handle on it, and Waukesha will poke it just out. Janesville able to get it right back in. Down into the far side corner it goes. Behind the Waukesha net, Janesville sends it back over far side. Waukesha with possession, far side corner. Behind their own net, they'll bring it here near side. Send it rink wide, far side, has a headman here at center ice, works it into the Janesville zone. Face off dot far side. Janesville able to hold them up over there to the far side. Waukesha bring it over here near side, try to get the wraparound up into the pillows of Erickson, and Janesville able to clear it out over here to the near side. Waukesha point near side, sets up, shot tipped up onto the stick of Erickson, and he'll get the stop, and we'll get a face-off upcoming in the Janesville defensive zone. Near side dot. Off the draw, works over there to the far side. Down in, and I believe we'll have an icing, and there it is. We've got the whistle to bring it right back down to the Janesville zone. My apologies to Ely. I have been pronouncing her name incorrectly all first game, so we'll get that corrected here for game 2. Far side face-off dot, Janesville defensive zone. Back to point in the slot. Waukesha trying to work it up. Backhand goes wide into the far side corner. Below the goal line. Janesville works it over here near side. They'll dump it back over there far side. Up the far side boards. Out at the blue line. Waukesha able to hold. Top of the circle. Janesville able to get a poke check out of the zone it came. Hand delayed offsides. Janesville able to clear just outside their zone. Waukesha was able to kick it back to the blue line, and Janesville tried to regroup there. Out at center ice it is. Off the far side boards. Into the Waukesha zone it goes. Below the goal line. And Waukesha will work it over here near side. Janesville gets a hold of it, takes it back around, lost the handle, and Waukesha will work it up and out. 3-on-2. Now they'll 2-on. He thought his man was there as he stopped and went for the line change. They were a 3-on-2 coming in. Janesville ties it up along the near side boards. Waukesha with the steal. Cuts towards the slot. Janesville will body up. Centering pass. Shot. And a glove save by Erickson. And we'll get a near side face-off in the Janesville zone. Top of the circle. Centering pass over there far side. Tip. And into the corner it goes. Round the back of the Janesville net over here near side. Waukesha below the goal line. Try to get a centering pass tipped over here along the boards. Janesville pick it up. They'll work it back around their net. Far side corner. Waukesha will get there first. Sends it back down below the Janesville net. Waukesha there. Janesville ties it up. Far side. Down below. Down there at the goal line. Far side corner. Janesville kicks it out towards the Waukesha point. They hold. Puts pressure on. Top of the circle. Janesville picks up the puck. Works it out of the zone. Poke check by Waukesha. They'll work it back into the Janesville zone quickly. Top of the circle. Centering pass here into the near side. Into the corner it goes. Not able to get a stick on it. And Waukesha working around the far side of the net. They'll double back over here near side. Janesville able to get a stick on it. Kick it into the corner. Working it up the far side boards. Waukesha point. Puck up on net. Tip. Bouncing around. And behind the net it goes. Over here into the near side corner. Warhawks with it. They'll work it around the back of the net into the far side corner. Janesville will get there first. Puck stolen by the Warhawks. Working it back down into the far side corner. Down below the goal line. Warhawks with possession. Bring it here to the near side. Cut towards the slot. Looking for the shot. Wide of the net. Round the back over there far side. Warhawks there. Centering pass into the slot. Janesville able to get a stick on it. Not able to get a shot on net. And out of the zone it comes. Center ice it is. Poke check by the Warhawks. They regain possession. Regain the Janesville zone. Down into the far side corner. Try to get a centering pass out there from below the goal line. And Janesville got a stick on it. Sent an errant pass across. Warhawks got the steal. And keep it low in the zone on Janesville. Around the back of the Janesville net. Up the far side boards. They'll clear across center ice. And this will be an icing, and we'll be right back down in the Janesville zone, far side faceoff dot. Off the draw. Waukesha tried to get a centering pass there. James able to pick it up. They'll work it along the far side boards. Tip towards the face-off dot. High in the zone. Waukesha picks up, cuts down into the slot. Shot goes up over the top of the net, and James will pick it up as it bounced back in front. They'll work it up and out along that far side. Cross center ice, and they'll dump it down into the Warhawk zone. Arnold behind the net, puts a stop on it. Puck squirts out there in front. Janesville gets a shot. Still loose off the pads. Reaches out for the glove, and he does. He gets the cover as Janesville got a few shots on net there. And Waukesha coming up with the saves. Off the draw, Waukesha picks it up. They'll work it high in the zone, able to get it out. Cross center ice into the Janesville zone they go. High slot, shot goes up and over the net. Bounces towards the front. James able to get a stick on it. Trying to work it up and out. And they do, far side. Waukesha picks up possession at center ice. Lost the handle there just at their zone. Center ice it is. Warhawks regain, and they'll cross into the Janesville zone in the slot. Shot wide of the net here on the near side, and it'll kick over their far side corner. Jayhawks with it down there in the corner as Waukesha puts on pressure, 2-on-1. Janesville dishes it out. They'll work it up the far side boards. Tip bounces out of the zone. They'll gain possession, work it just at the blue line of the Warhawks and in, and they lost the handle as it was poke checked away. Waukesha is working back on a 3-on-1 into the Janesville zone in the slot. Makes a move far side. Shot deflected up and over here into the near side corner. Waukesha top of the circle here near side. Goes in, and that one finds its way between the legs of Erickson. That last game, Janesville goals there in the third period that I wasn't able to get numbers on. Number 18, Studier, with one, assisted by 76, Matuli, and number 8, Schaffner. And we'll get the face-off here. Far side boards, down into the far side corner. Janesville picks it up. We got a delayed offsides by the Warhawks. Janesville will work it up. Here near side, off the boards and into his own bench. So he was trying to work it out of the zone, taking out his own players. So that was goal number 1 for Janesville. Goal number 2 was picked up by number 27, Franklin Lund. The assist coming from number 46, Dylan Lytle. So hopefully that takes care of the homework I had from game 1. We have a face-off upcoming here on the near side dot in the Janesville zone. From the slot, shot goes wide of the net into the near side. Just outside the zone. Cross center ice, Waukesha picks up, work it over there far side. Janesville at their blue line, ties it up for a moment. Now they reverse it across center ice, just inside the Warhawk zone, where the Warhawks will work it out over here near side. Cross center ice, they'll gain entry into the Janesville zone in the slot, kick it over there, top of the circle, far side. Shot and a goal.
Yeah, it's 98's goal. 98 on the goal, 34 on the assist.
So there you have it, 98-34. Logan Chavez, Ely Schwartz with the assist. Eli. I will get this straight, folks, I promise you. Eli with the assist. Along the far side. Inside the Janesville zone. Top of the circle, out center ice. Waukesha will pick it up, work it back the other way. James will pick it up just on their blue line. Bouncing around at center ice it is. Warhawks pick it up. They'll work it over here near side. Make a move into the slot. Cut over there to the far side. Poke checked away by Janesville. Centering pass from the far side, not able to get there. Janesville poke checked away. Still in the slot, still loose. Bouncing around, able to hold the zone is Waukesha. Now Janesville pick it up, work it out off the far near side boards. Not able to reach, and we'll have an icing. And we'll be back down in the Janesville defensive zone. Near side, face-off dot, Janesville defensive zone. Off the draw, shot, awesome skates, not there. Second shot, high and over into the far side corner it'll go. Out to point, Waukesha puts it up on net, and it'll work its way over here to the near side boards. Top of the circle, Janesville's able to chip it up and out. Cross center ice, Waukesha will pick it up there just inside their zone. Janesville picks it up, high in the slot, trying to work it down, lost the handle. In below the goal line it'll go. Waukesha will work it over to the far side. Top of the circle, far side, out of the zone. Janesville gets a stick on it, sends it back in. Waukesha able to pick it up, trying to exit. Janesville able to hold it up. Over here into the near side corner comes. Janesville pick up possession down below the goal line. Lost the handle. Waukesha comes up with it, works it up the far side boards. Out of the zone. Cross center ice they are. Just inside the Janesville zone. Top of the circle, shot goes on, pad. Rebound goes into the far side corner. Down below the goal line, Waukesha working over here to the near side. Centering pass out front, off some skates, still loose. And there it is, a whistle and a save by Erickson. Near side dot, Janesville defensive zone. Draw goes back towards Janesville, and they'll work it over to the far side boards. Out to point for Waukesha it is, far side, working it back up the boards. Top of the circle, they try to dish it back to their point. Out of the zone it comes. And Waukesha regroups at center ice, regains entry into the Janesville zone. Lost the handle there, top of the circle near side. Janesville with possession, trying to work it up and out. They do. Waukesha will pick it up just inside their zone. Near side, they'll work it over far side. Work it up to a headman, center ice, not able to get it. And we'll have an icing on the Warhawks. And we'll have an offensive zone face-off for your Jayhawks down on that far side dot. Puck kicks over here, top of the circle, near side. Waukesha works it up and out into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle here, near side. Drop pass, shot off a body of Janesville. It goes wide of the net and over to the far side. Far side point for Waukesha, works it into the high slot. Over there, far side circle, near side circle back over far side top. Shot off the pads, kick over here to near side corner. Rebounds in below the net. Centering pass out front. High slot it is. Waukesha shot, tipped, and in the back of the net it goes.
Who had a pass to you?
What?
Who had a pass to you?
95.
87 from 4 and 95.
87, 4, 95. Peter Tomes. $4 and 95, I believe he said. Brandon and Cooper Nanny. .340 to go in the first period. Waukesha with the 3-0 lead. 13-4 shots on net. Waukesha from the far side point works it down into the Janesville zone here, near side. Off the boards, Janesville working across the blue line. Centering pass, far side. Works it up into the Waukesha zone. Far side corner it is. Down below the goal line. Works down behind the net. Waukesha with possession in the near side corner now. They'll send it out towards center ice. Headman coming through. Works up near side Janesville zone. Sends it over there, far side, top of the circle. Waukesha trying to work it down on net off the stick of a Janesville player. Down below the goal line it goes. Janesville with possession down there in the far side corner. Waukesha putting on the pressure. Working it up along the far side boards, clear the zone. Waukesha will pick it up just inside their zone. They'll work it over here near side, center ice. Janesville able to get a stick on it, ties it up for a moment. Waukesha will dump it down into the Janesville zone below the goal line far side. Janesville off the far side boards, back down behind their net. Near side it is now. Up the near side boards, bouncing around, puck loose at the faceoff dot. Out of the zone it comes. Lost the handle as they exited, and Waukesha will pick up the loose puck, regain entry into the Janesville zone, makes a move towards the slot. Stop, cuts back, Janesville with a poke check, still loose in the slot. Puck goes up on net, Erickson with the save, and we get a whistle. Far side faceoff dot, far side point with possession. Back here, out of the zone it comes, not able to hold it is his partner. Waukesha pick it up at center ice. They'll work it down into their zone, work it over far side and out. Cross center ice. Lost the handle. Janesville ties it up at their blue line. Waukesha picks up possession, works it down in the Janesville zone, in the slot. Moves it down here near side. Centering pass back door. Shot off the stick of Erickson and around the back of the net it is. Down below the goal line there. Waukesha with it on the far side. Tried to catch his man down there alongside the net. Now behind the goal line there, Warhawks. Trying to pull a Michigan. Out front it is. Shot. Rebound by Erickson. And over there into the far side corner. Back down below. Centering pass. And out of the zone it comes. Waukesha will pick it up in the slot of their zone. They'll work it over here near side boards. Out of the Waukesha zone it comes. Cross center ice. Janesville got a stick on it. Ties it up. Just in front of the Warhawk bench. And we'll have a whistle, and we have a roughing.
We're going 65, 2 on a rough. So just letting you know, I called him. His stick came up when he made that hit. So he. And
So great explanation by Mr. Bauer, our official down there. A roughing, 2 minutes, number 65 on Waukesha. Max Newmuth. Off the draw, Janesville possession here at center ice. They'll send it over there far side. Into the Waukesha zone, into the corner it goes far side. Waukesha works it up the boards. Janesville able to hold it there, top of the circle. They'll work it back down. Down around the back of the net of Waukesha here to the near side. Drop it back down below the goal line. Janesville cuts in towards the face-off dot, shot off the side of the net. They'll work it around the backside now to the far side of the goalie. Back and forth, centering pass out front, loose, still in the slot, and we got a whistle and a cover by the Warhawk goalie. I think I'm a little slow on the clock here. Nope, 30, a little fast. Starting to say earlier, I think Coach Carl out there helps me out every once in a while, and him and I joke about the speed of the clock that I run over here compared to the one here at the rink. 39 seconds to go here in the period. And the Jayhawks will have a minute on the power play as we come back second period. Shot goes off the blocker and over here into the near side corner. Janesville with it down here near side corner. Down below the goal line. Back around the back of the net, far side. Out to point, far side. Out here to slot. Over here near side. Picks it up here near side. Puts a shot up on net off the skates of Waukesha. Tries to exit it. Janesville picks it up. Shot in the slot. Wide of the net, glove side. Round the back it goes. Centering pass on that far side. Out here to the slot. Shot goes up. Off some skates out front. Never makes it to the net. Off the far side boards, Waukesha picks up possession, and they're able to exit the zone as the buzzer goes off for the end of the first period. Waukesha 3, Janesville 0, 45 seconds. I'm sorry. What happened there? Something happened on my power play. We'll get it all figured out down below and make sure we're all together. All right, we're all square. I don't think my clock was running there towards the end, so that was my fault. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Off the draw, tied up there at the face-off dot. Waukesha pick it up, work it back to their point here near side. Cross center ice. They'll dump it down in on Erickson. He'll kick it over here into the near side corner. Janesville will get there first, work it up the near side boards. Out of their zone they come. Cross center ice it is, down into the Waukesha zone. They make a move around the point, down into the corner. Janesville with possession, lost the handle there. Waukesha picks up, tries to exit. They do. They've got a breakaway going back into the Janesville zone there through the slot. Shot, and they pick it up glove side on Erickson. Number 33 picking up that goal for Waukesha. Pierce Meyer. Off the draw, Waukesha picks it up at their point. They'll work it up here near side. Janesville right back out of their zone. Fighting over the puck, not able to get a handle on it. Waukesha tries to send it back in. Janesville is there. Center ice it is. Waukesha with possession back into the Janesville zone. Along the far side boards, kick back out. Waukesha regroup just inside their zone. They'll take it down around the back of their net here to the near side. Out here to point. Sets up, shot goes up, tipped, and off the stick of Arnold and around the back of the net it is. Janesville from behind the net, sends it out to point. Waukesha trying to chip it up and out. Not a play it goes. And we'll have a face-off upcoming. Both teams full strength. We're 5 aside. Off the draw, they'll work it over their far side. Down into the Janesville zone it goes. Waukesha with possession, working it down. Centering pass out front, nobody there. Janesville able to work it over their far side. Out of the zone it comes, and off some skates just inside it stays. Out at center ice, Janesville able to pick it up. They'll work it down into the Waukesha zone here near side. They'll send it over their far side, top of the circle. Shot off the defensive skates at the point. Shot goes in, tipped, and around the back of the net it is. Tried to work it around there and shove it in on that near side, far side, not able to. It's kicked back out into the slot, and Waukesha will work it out of the zone. Cross center ice. Into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle near side. Drop pass sent across the through the crease and into the far side corner it goes. Below the goal line. Waukesha comes up with it. Face off dot. Far side. Puck still loose. Into the slot. Kick save. Back into the corner it goes. Around the back of the net. Near side. Centering pass. Shot off a stick and around the back of the net it is now. Waukesha from the far side, near side. Janesville picks up possession, kicks it back into the far side corner. Down below the goal line. Trying to work it up and out, and we'll have a penalty upcoming. So number 82 with a roughing. So Janesville will go on the power play with 12:25 to go here in the period. Works back down into the Waukesha zone. They'll pick it up here near side. They'll work it up and out across center ice. Down into the Janesville zone. Shot goes, tries to get a shot up off a stick, kicks straight across the blue line there. Far side it is. Top of the circle, far side. Janesville trying to work it out. Waukesha able to hold in the slot. Puts the puck down, sticked over into the far side corner by Erickson. Janesville around the back of the net and back up that far side set of boards. Catch a man over here on the near side. They'll send it in. On net, had to be played, and into the near side corner it goes. Waukesha able to work it out. Center ice it is. Waukesha with possession. They'll work it in here near side Janesville zone. They'll cut towards the slot. Lost the handle. Janesville picks up the loose puck in the slot, works it up and out along the near side boards. Cross center ice. Down into the Waukesha zone. Janesville top of the circle near side. Shot goes up and a glove cover, as that was a crazy reach over, and gets it covered. 52 seconds remaining on the power play for Janesville. Off the draw, down into the far side or near side corner it is. Out to the high slot, bouncing around high in the zone. Comes out. Janesville holds it up here at center ice. They'll work it back down into the Waukesha zone. Top of the circle near side. Shot. Deflects and goes around the back of the net into the far side corner. Janesville there first. Centering pass out to the slot. Waukesha was there. Picks it up. They'll reverse it back. Cross center ice. Got a 2-on-1 going in. Sends it here to the slot. Not able to handle it. Goes back over far side face-off dot. Sends it back to point. Out of the zone it came. Now we have a foot race to the puck. Janesville able to get there first. Man goes down as they were both battling for the puck. No hands. No penalty. Far side corner it is. Kick back to point along the far side. Janesville sets up. Shot. Tipped out front. Still loose. Bouncing around behind the net it goes. Both teams 5 aside. Still behind the net. Out front shot, covered in the pillows. And Waukesha comes up with the save. As Arnold collects that one on the old leg pads. And we'll get an upcoming face-off there in the far side dot. Off the draw, Janesville shot. Wide of the net. Over here into the near side corner. Janesville down below the goal line. Near side corner. Waukesha puts on the pressure, gets the steal. Top of the circle near side. They'll work it out over to the far side. Catch a man here near side is the end of the zone. High in the slot. Bodied up just as he came in. Waukesha works down, shot up on Erickson, loose out front. And I believe we have an upcoming penalty.
Hold on. Yep. We've got 80 on a rough.
call that a rough, but you're not going to call that a trip? Little conversation at the Janesville bench about the penalty. And there we go. Puck drop, far side dot. Janesville defensive zone along the far side boards it is. Back to point, far side. Waukesha works it back down the boards, top of the circle. They'll work it over here into the high slot. Ran into each other as they were trying to move the puck around, and it'll get kicked back down far side corner. Waukesha cuts towards the slot. Shot, and in the back of the net it goes. Waukesha working it down in the Janesville zone. Down around the back of the net here to the near side. Janesville gets a stick on it, works it off. They'll work it back up the near side boards. Waukesha ties it up there, sends it back in. Waukesha now down into the slot. Shot goes up, deflects over into the far side corner. Far side corner it is. Work down towards the net, around the back over here to the near side. Janesville will get a poke check, works it free. Down below the goal line there on the far side. They'll double it back here near side, try to work it out. Waukesha holds. Janesville now gets a stick on it, kicks it back out across center ice. It is. Janesville picks it up as they were working it back in. Shot goes up, glove held, and Waukesha comes up with the save. Off the draw. There in the slot. Goes down on net. Stick cover. And a save. Off the draw. Janesville works it back here to the point. Waukesha got a stick on it. They're able to poke it out. Waukesha at center ice. They'll pick it up. They'll work a one-on-one and a poke check away down here into the near side corner by Janesville. They'll work it around the back of their net. Off a stanchion, gets held up there behind the net. Waukesha with it on the far side. They're at the goal line trying to get a centering pass, bouncing around out in front of Erickson. Warhawks come up with it. They're on the far side. Down below the goal line, they'll work over here near side. Along the near side boards. Waukesha, shot goes up wide of the net. Over along the far side boards, it'll poke out. Cross center ice. Janesville, Waukesha battling for it. Janesville come up with it. Top of the circle, far side. They'll work it over here along the near side boards. Bouncing around, and I believe we had an offsides. And we'll get a face-off upcoming here in the Janesville offensive zone. Near side dot. 7:45 to go in the second period. 5-0 Waukesha over Janesville. Out to the high slot. Janesville shot. Awesome skates out front of Waukesha, and they'll work it out of the zone. They'll work it over here near side. Intercepted by Janesville. Janesville work it right back down into the far side corner. Down below the goal line, far side. Trying to work it up and out. Janesville able to hold it in the corner. Below the goal line it is. Now coming over here to the near side. Along the near side boards. Waukesha kicks it across the high slot. Over far side, out across center ice it is. Janesville holds it up just before the zone. Now Waukesha gains entry. Poke checked away by Janesville. Back at center ice it is. Waukesha works back in here near side of Janesville zone. Cuts towards the slot. met up there in the slot. Shot goes on there from the near side, not able to get it on. Kick pad over into the near side corner. Centering pass by Waukesha, comes out here high slot. Able to hold, shot goes up, bouncing around, goes wide of the net. Near side corner, Waukesha with it. Centering pass there in the slot. Big save by Erickson as it gets hung up in his pads and his glove. Face off, Janesville defensive zone, near side dot. Out here to the high slot, shot goes up off some skates and into the far side corner. Around the back of the net here, near side. Centering pass out here to the high slot, sent back in. Top of the circle. Waukesha with possession. Janesville able to get a stick on it, and out of the zone it comes. Janesville will work it down into the Waukesha. Not able to. Gets kicked off a skate. Now they'll work it in far side, Waukesha zone. Top of the circle. Far side boards. Janesville with it, trying to work it down the face-off dot. Held up there for a moment by Waukesha. Puck goes in on net and kicked over here into the near side boards. Along the near side boards. Tied up there for a moment. Janesville able to hold. Waukesha picks up the loose puck out of the zone. It comes across center ice. They'll gain entry into the Janesville zone. 3-on-1. Near side shot off the leg pads. Erickson. They're trying to slam it home. And I believe that one goes in, as it was the second, third, and fourth effort that got that one in there.
Find out.
Work down here along the near side boards, kicked over there far side. Cross center ice. Janesville able to get it there just before the zone. Just outside the Janesville zone. Kick back here to the middle of the neutral zone. Janesville now working it over here near side. Cross center ice it goes into the Waukesha zone it is. Top of the circle. Warhawks with it, trying to work it back out. Janesville able to send it in. Far side corner it goes. Janesville works up the far side boards. Waukesha able to poke check it out. Out at center ice it is. Warhawks tied up there and sent over to the far side boards. Janesville pick it up just outside their zone. Work it up the far side boards. Cross center ice. Down into the Waukesha zone it goes. Offsides, delayed, it's coming. And there it is, offsides Janesville. Face off just outside the Waukesha zone on that far side dot. Janesville able to work it in. Puck goes down here into the near side corner. Waukesha down there below the goal line, tied up with Janesville. Face off dot here near side. Waukesha with control. Sends it rink wide, far side. Cross center ice just inside the Janesville zone. Janesville able to get a stick on it. Waukesha able to hold it up before it exits the zone. Top of the circle, far side, worked over here near side point. Sends it up on net. Janesville there in front, able to get a stick on it, keep it wide of the net over here near side corner. Along the near side boards. Janesville exits the zone across center ice. Waukesha will pick up the loose puck just inside their zone, and out it comes. Janesville out at center ice goes in. Offsides. Four and a half minutes to go here in. The two refs standing on both dots had me confused. 4.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Shots, 30-17, favor of Waukesha. Janesville works in the Waukesha zone. Puck goes up on net. Rebound comes out front. Waukesha picks it up. They'll work it up through the high slot. Out of the zone across center ice. Headman pass there on the far side. Dishes it back. There, far side. Try to get a centering pass over here to the near side. Janesville will get a stick on it. They work it out of the zone. Center ice. Waukesha comes up with possession. They'll work back across into the Janesville zone. Near side. Top of the circle. tries to make a move down, poke check by Janesville, and they'll work it down around the back of their net up the far side boards. Across the front of their net over here to the near side. Trying to exit out of the zone. It does off the skates of a Waukesha player, and Waukesha will gain entry back in the high slot it is. Work it down there in the near side corner. Janesville gets a stick on it, sends it over along the boards. Waukesha will get there first. Dump it back down below the goal line. Behind the net it is. Along the far side boards, Janesville picks it up. Top of the circle, far side. Out of the zone it comes. Janesville across center ice. Lost the handle there, trying to work it up into the Waukesha zone. Face-off dot, far side. Warhawks come up with it, and they work it right back out across center ice. Janesville zone. Top of the circle, far side. Centering pass here to the near side. Janesville gets a stick on it, keeps it from happening. Centering pass out in the slot, goes wide of the net here to the near side corner. Along the near side boards, puck kicks out along center ice down into the Waukesha zone. No icing. Warhawks are taking it around the back of their net there to the far side, off the far side boards. Janesville tries to tie it up over there. Waukesha able to clear. Waukesha picks it up, or had it for a minute, stolen by Janesville, and they work it into the Waukesha zone. Waukesha able to work it out. Janesville ties it up here at center ice. They'll flip it back up across center ice. Waukesha zone. Waukesha ties it up there, and we have a whistle. And I didn't catch what it is.
.95, 2 minutes on a slash.
So 95 on the slash. That would be Cooper. Janesville on the power play here for the next 2 minutes. Off the draw along the near side boards down into the Waukesha zone. Down in the corner it is. Waukesha will get there first. Janesville comes up with it down below the goal line. Behind the net over there far side. Janesville kicks it back here near side. Out here top of the circle near side. Janesville sets up. Shot goes in. Tipped. Goes wide into the far side corner. Waukesha trying to work it up off the boards. They do. And we'll have an icing. Janesville will get an offensive zone face-off down there in the far side dot. .2:13 to go in the period. Minute 35 on the penalty. Down there along the far side boards, out of the zone they come. Waukesha across center ice into the Janesville zone here near side, top of the circle. Face-off dot. Shot. They don't take the shot. They pull it around the back of the net. Centering pass out front in the slot now. Shot goes wide far side. Centering pass by Janesville. Out of the zone it comes. Center ice it is. Waukesha able to hold. They'll work it back into the Janesville zone. Far side. Janesville poke check. Out of the zone it comes. Center ice it is. Along the far side boards. Janesville gains entry into the Waukesha zone through the high slot. Over here to the near side. Shot goes up. Deflects. Never makes it to the net. Top of the circle near side. Shot off the pads. And in the back on the second effort, Janesville picks up the goal here late in the second period.
.76 from 20 and 18.
76, 2018. So Matuli, Stuk, and Studier on that one. And our game is now 6-1. Janesville puts it back on the board. Waukesha with possession just inside their zone. Poke check by Janesville. Down into the near side corner. Goes around the back of the net. Waukesha with possession. Far side face-off dot. Up along the boards. Out of the zone they come. Center ice it is. Tied up. Bodied up. And we have a hand up. It's going to be a penalty on Janesville as Waukesha gains entry. Centering pass kicks over here to the near side. Waukesha trying to clear it over here near side. And there it is. The whistle and a penalty coming up on Janesville. And this one will be on number 46, Dylan Lytle. for an elbow. Janesville on the penalty kill now for 2 minutes. Off the draw, down in the near side corner it goes. Waukesha back to the point here, near side. Dish it down, face off dot, near side, shot goes up wide over the top of the net off of the stick. It got deflected and over to the far side boards it is. Along the far side, point steps up for Waukesha. They'll work it over here near side. Top of the circle. Waukesha with the puck. Top of the circle, work it down below the goal line there. Near side, over far side, along the boards. Janesville able to exit the zone. And just inside the Waukesha zone, back check by Waukesha, able to steal the puck and work it back across center ice. Into the Janesville zone they go. Face off dot, far side, down in the corner. Janesville comes up with possession. Janesville will chip it up and down, and we'll get an icing and a face off in the Janesville defensive zone. 2.4 seconds. I know my clock says it ran out, but we have 2.4 seconds to go in the second period. Face off, far side dot, Janesville defensive zone. And there it is. That's the end of the second. 6-1 our score. (20-31) shots on net in favor of Waukesha. You're watching youth hockey here on Blue Line Basics. Hey, Bruce. Who got the last goal for Waukesha? Thank you. All right, we come back here for the start of the third. And that last goal, that sixth goal that went up for Waukesha, I wasn't able to get a name on, and that was number 34 coming up with the goal, Eli Schwartz. Both teams ready to go. There's the drop. And the final 15 minutes of this doubleheader as Waukesha work it into the Janesville zone. Over here near side, top of the circle. Work it down in. Face off dot. Shot off the pads of Erickson. Kicks down there below the goal line. Now it'll work its way over there far side. Janesville with it. Work it up and out of the zone along the far side boards. Waukesha picks up possession just inside their zone. They'll regroup. Work it out along that far side. Out at center ice it is. Up across center ice. Janesville will get a poke check. Tie it up for a moment. Back out at center ice. Waukesha will regroup. Send it in over there far side. Top of the circle. They'll work down in. Lost the handle going in. Poke check by Janesville. Along the far side boards, Waukesha sends it in deep, and it'll come over here near side corner. Top of the circle, Janesville able to clear it out. Cross center ice. And both teams 5 aside. Just at the Janesville blue line, we'll have an offsides. We're going to an upcoming face-off just outside the Janesville zone here on the near side dot. Off the draw, it'll work into the Janesville zone, cutting through over there to the far side dot. Waukesha along the far side boards, tied up with Janesville. They'll send it over here, centering pass into the slot. Now top of the circle near side. Waukesha sends it back over there, far side face-off dot, centering pass, backdoor shot, and a save by Erickson. That's a lot to get out in one sentence. Waukesha will work it back down on the far side, near side corner. Janesville down below the goal line, ties it up. Around the back of the net over there, far side, Waukesha with it. They cut back down below the goal line, coming over here near side. Janesville gets a stick on it, ties it up. They'll work it up and out of the zone there, face-off dot here on the near side just outside. Waukesha will quickly work it right back in. Janesville picks it up, chips it up and out of the zone. Center ice it is. Waukesha will regroup. They'll work it over there far side. Gain entry into the Janesville zone, top of the circle. Centering pass over here near side all the way through. Not able to get a handle on it, and along the boards it is. Trying to get back over there. Janesville able to get a stick on it, work it out. Trying to get a headman pass along the far side board, stolen by Waukesha. Work it back into the Janesville zone. Top of the circle, far side shot. Rebound comes right out in front. Nobody there from Waukesha. Janesville able to pick it up and clear it. Janesville chip it up, send it into the Waukesha zone. Top of the circle, tied up. Both teams vying for possession. Waukesha will come up with it. Out of the zone they come. Cross center ice it is. And just inside the Janesville zone. They'll cut down into the slot over here near side. Top of the circle. Drop it back to his point. We'll work it back down over here along the boards. Lost the handle, bodied up by Janesville. Janesville will send it off the boards behind their net over there to the far side. Waukesha will come up, pick it up, try to get a shot towards the front of the net. Bodied up by Janesville, and they'll try to work it out. Waukesha able to hold. Push it back down into the corner. Below the goal line, Waukesha centering pass in the slot. Shot off, some bodies out front, never makes it to the net. Waukesha face-off dot here to their far side. Over here to the high slot, top of the circle now. Little back and forth. Janesville able to punch the puck out of the zone, and out at center ice it is. And Waukesha regroup there along the far side boards. Back into their zone over here near side, and right back out center ice. They'll gain possession of the Janesville zone. Work it over here near side, top of the circle. Lost the handle, down and below the goal line it goes. Janesville work it out along the far side boards. Awesome skates didn't make it over there. Got tied up. Waukesha able to hold the zone far side. Face off that far side. Janesville steps up. Waukesha with the steal. They'll work down in. And that, whatever you call it, was a beautiful goal as it went between his legs. He pulled the stick move, and in the back of the net it went. Off the draw, over there to the far side boards. Cross center ice. Janesville ties it up out there in the neutral zone. Down into the Waukesha zone it goes. Far side corner, down below the goal line. Near side. Below the goal line, Janesville trying to work it up and over. There it is. Try to get a shot on net with the wraparound, and it was stuffed back around, and over there to the far side boards it comes. Now it'll kick back in over here near side. Works back to the point here near side, top of the circle. Dish back down below. Back up here high in the zone. Back down into the corner. Centering pass goes through. Tried to get his man there, not able to. Along the far side boards it is. Waukesha able to chip it up and out. James will pick it up at center ice. Center ice, James will work it back into the Waukesha zone. Trying to catch a headman pass. Stolen by Waukesha. Back across center ice. They go into the Janesville zone, top of the circle here near side. Centering pass over there to the far side, not able to reach it. And along the boards it goes. Janesville work it out of the zone across center ice. Make a move towards the slot. Shot wide of the net and over here to the near side corner. Losing an edge. Janesville will step up. They'll hold the zone. They'll work at top of the circle here down in and into the far side corner it goes. And we'll have a stoppage in play. We have an interference call on on 13 of Waukesha. Off the draw, they're in the slot, trying to get a shot. Puck still loose out front, and we get a whistle and a stoppage. So Janesville on the power play. Gonna get a face-off there on the far side dot. Janesville offensive zone. Out of the zone, they work it. Cross center ice. Waukesha will work it over their far side. They'll cut in the high slot, moving it down in front of the Janesville net. Janesville able to clear it over here along the near side boards out at center ice. Waukesha will send it rink wide, far side, and back. Janesville ties it up. Not able to touch it as they had to regroup as they were off sides. And down at their blue line, Waukesha will gain entry. Far side face-off dot. Centering pass out front. Janesville able to get a stick on it, and they'll work at top of the circle here near side. Poke check by Waukesha. They hold the zone. They'll move down in. Backdoor pass, shot, and a save. Kicks wide over here to the near side corner as Erickson comes up big, as that was a wide open shot, and he got there and got the stop. Janesville gains entry into the Waukesha zone. Cuts from the far side into the slot. Not able to get there, and Waukesha will pick it up. They'll work it out along the far side boards. And we'll have an icing. Janesville get a face-off upcoming in their offensive zone. Off the draw, back to the point there, far side, out to the high slot for Janesville. Shot off a stick of the Warhawks, and Warhawks will work it off the near side boards. Into the Janesville zone, top of the circle near side, centering pass out of the slot. Not able to get there was his trailer, and it goes over the far side corner. Janesville works it over here near side. Tied up just below the goal line. Now Janesville get a stick on it, working along the near side boards. Waukesha ties it up over there. Face-off dot, near side. Waukesha with possession. They'll work it below the goal line. Poke checked over here, far side, back out to their point here. Work it over there to the far side point. Top of the circle, far side. Shot goes up off the defense of Janesville. Never makes it to the net, and out of the zone it comes. Cross center ice. Just in front of the Waukesha bench, they'll dump it down in, and below the goal line it'll go. Waukesha will wrap it around the far side. Janesville not able to get there, and this puck will go all the way down, and no icing. Waved off. Janesville will pick it up just below their goal line, far side. They'll work it up off the far side boards. Out at center ice it is. Janesville will gain entry down into the Waukesha zone. Lost the handle going in, and then Waukesha lost an edge. Top of the circle there, far side, out of the zone it comes. Puck along the far side boards. Janesville dump it down below the goal line. And Waukesha will pick it up, bring it up here along the near side. Janesville puts on the pressure right as Waukesha cut towards the front of their net, and they'll work it out across center ice into the Janesville zone, top of the circle, down to the face-off dot, far side. Along the far side boards, Janesville able to tie it up along there. Out here to the high slot. Here near side, shot goes wide off some skates of Janesville and over the far side boards. Waukesha along the far side boards. Down below the goal line. Janesville comes up with it. They'll work it up the far side boards and out. Out at center ice. Janesville sends it in, down below the goal line, over here near side. Still behind the net, lost the handle there for a moment. Now Waukesha bring it up and out. Cross center ice here near side, works into the Janesville zone, top of the circle, backdoor pass. Janesville able to get there and intercept it. Still in the zone, Waukesha able to hold. High in the slot, lost the handle as he was trying to take a shot. Janesville able to get a stick on it, poke it out, and across center ice into the Waukesha zone, far side corner. Warhawks come up with it, and they'll work it around over here to the near side. Janesville held it up for a moment. Out of the zone it comes, down into the Janesville zone, far or near side boards. Up across center ice, tipped by Janesville, but picked up by Waukesha. Waukesha into the Janesville zone, top of the circle, far side. Work it down below the goal line. Now behind the net, near side. Face-off dot near side. Centering pass goes through. Not able to get on the stick, and Janesville pick it up there, far side, stolen by Waukesha. Top of the circle, far side, kicked over here to the near side top. Trying to work it down into the slot. Puck's loose. Erickson will come out and put an end to that. He's tired of it and gets the cover. .548 to go here in the third period. 7-1 is our score, favor of Waukesha. 36-21. Shots on net, favor of Waukesha. Off the draw, Janesville able to work it up and out of the zone. They'll work it down top of the circle, near side. Shot goes up into the glove, skate down to the skates and covered. By Arnold. And we'll get a Janesville offensive zone faceoff. Off the draw, worked over here along the near side boards, kicked back around the back of the net there, far side. Waukesha work it up and out, across center ice they are. Into the Janesville zone they go. Here near side, centering pass through the slot, not able to get a stick on it. Waukesha picks up, tries to work it back in. Janesville poke check, out they come. Cross center ice, Janesville works down in the Waukesha zone along the far side boards. Down below the goal line, tied up. Waukesha comes up with it along the near side boards. Just outside the zone it'll come. Center ice. Down below the Janesville goal line it goes. Janesville bring it up over there on the far side. Lost the handle there for a minute. Now they'll work it out. Janesville send it up in on net, and it'll go wide on the far side. Along the far side corner. And we'll have a cross check, it looks like, on Waukesha. All right, so we'll have a face-off there as there was a conversation over here at the bench on what was going on. So we'll have a power play for Janesville, far side face-off dot just outside their offensive zone. Off the draw, just inside the zone it'll go. Waukesha work it back out, across center ice. Down into the Janesville zone here near side. They'll cut back. Work it back to the near side point. They'll step up. Send it down into the slot. Janesville able to tie it up. Back through, pass into the slot. And Erickson will come up with the save as he had a reaching leg save, leg kick, and got the cover. Off the draw, Waukesha comes over with it, moves it down into the slot. Shot. And a goal for Waukesha. What was it, 27? No. Waukesha goal scored by number 34, assisted by number 44. Eli with the goal. And Carter with the assist. James will work it down across the blue line down into the Waukesha zone there. Near side corner it is. Janesville working it around. Waukesha comes up with possession there on the far side. Janesville ties it up there on the far side, keeps it in the zone. There in the slot, Janesville shot up and over the top of the net. Behind the net it is. Janesville works it over there to the far side corner. Shot goes up, kick save over into the far side corner. Back out to point, far side. James will work it back up in. Stick save, or stick paddled over to the near side corner by Arnold. Down here in the near side corner, both teams battle for it. Janesville steps up, sends it up towards net. Centering pass there, shot off the leg pads and over to the far side. Headman pass. As Waukesha was entering the zone, lost the handle. Shot goes on now, and Erickson will stick it over here into the near side corner. Trying to get a centering pass. Janesville able to tie it up. There it is in front of their net. Puck looks sticky as it's bouncing around. Waukesha comes up with it in the slot. Shot, save, and held in the glove of face off here in the Janesville defensive zone, near side dot. Off the draw, works over there far side. Janesville kicks it from the far side here, near side, trying to work it back out. Waukesha got a stick on it, held it up for a moment. Now it's out at center ice. Bouncing around down into the Waukesha zone. Top of the circle here, near side. Waukesha gains control. Works it back up and out across center ice, down into the Janesville zone. They'll cut through the slot. Shot, kick save over there to the far side. Janesville not able to work it out. Waukesha works it back down into the slot. And now it's kicked over there to the far side, and out of the zone it goes. Center ice it is. 2 minutes to go here in the game. Tied up, puck got tied up there just inside the Waukesha zone. Now it came back out to center ice. James was able to chip it back up and in. Down below the goal line, worked over here to the near side. Waukesha work it up top of the circle near side, out of the zone it comes. Headman pass as they go into the Janesville zone, far side face-off dot. Not able to handle it. Janesville will pick up the puck and they'll work it down in the Waukesha zone, and we'll have an icing. And down below didn't let me know we are on a running clock, so we'll get that reset. And the last minute and a half will tick off here in this game. Janesville down there, far side corner, trying to work it up and out across center ice it goes. Just inside the Waukesha zone. They'll get it just in front of their net and work it around the back over there far side. Top of the circle. Kick back down below the goal line, far side. Waukesha will work it over here now near side. Everybody's going out, just about took the official. And the puck kicks over there far side, and out of the zone it will come. Waukesha will kick it over here rink wide near side as they gain entry into the Janesville zone. And Janesville will get it back out along the far side. Far side corner, Waukesha Zone down below the goal line. Janesville with possession. 30 seconds to go in the game. Waukesha picks up top of the circle. Look at a headman pass out here across center ice. They'll gain Janesville's zone. Cut towards the slot. Backhand shot. Rebound. Janesville chips it up here towards the blue line as Waukesha is able to hold it. They'll send it back down below the goal line. They'll work it around, put a pass up front, and we'll have a whistle as the last 10 seconds clicks off the clock. So stick around. Everybody's going to get reorganized here. So Janesville's going to get reorganized, and we're going to do a little end of the season celebration. I will be back with you here in just a moment right here on this channel. Don't leave. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and honor to present to you tonight your 2020-2021 Janesville Youth Hockey Bantam A hockey team. Number 20, Carter Stuke. Number 45, Caden Cronin. Number 46, Dylan Lytle. Number 50, Brant Selly. Number 71, Avery Eastman. Number 95, Caleb Erickson. And now to have a little fun with those that are moving on to the big school. For those, for you guys down there that don't know, I'm not sure if all you know that your parents wrote a little something. So we'll call you out and we'll see what mom and dad had to say. Starting with number 7, Carson Truesdale. From his parents, thank you for bringing us on your 10-year journey of youth hockey. There has been a lot of joy, tears, laughter, and most importantly, memories made during those years. It has been so rewarding to watch you grow and challenge yourself to be a better player. Coleman Cup, Devils, Jets, Duckies, thanks for taking us along your hockey adventures. You should be so proud of yourself. Although we're sad to see your journey end in youth hockey, we are so excited to see what your future will bring. Keep being that kind, talented young man you are, and big things will happen for you. Love, Mom and Dad. From the coaches, Cars, the coaches have enjoyed having you this year as the player who always had a smile and always chirped us for everything we did. Carson Truesdale. Number 8, Ben Schaffner. From Mom and Dad, over the years, Ben's made so many great friends playing hockey. He's had good coaches, and he's found a way to make us all laugh. He's represented Janesville Youth Hockey at state tournaments in Washington County and Hayward. And one of his most memorable experiences in youth hockey was playing in the Coleman Cup at the iconic Eagle River Wooden Dome, where he was selected by his team to be the lone breakaway shooter in front of a packed house. It's been a lot of fun watching Ben develop as a hockey player, and he's scored his share of goals and dished out a few assists over the years. But, but what we have enjoyed the most and what we miss the most are the things that don't show up on a score sheet. Watching him hang with his buddies, tearing through the hallways, and countless hotels, listening to the banter in the locker room with his coaches and his teammates about Lord knows what, and being able to spend car time with him on road games or even just carting him to and from the Janesville Ice Arena. We've been blessed to enjoy all these moments with him, and although we are sad that this youth hockey career has come to an end, we are excited to see what lies ahead playing hockey for the Janesville Bluebirds. We love you, Ben. Coaches, Benny, you never failed to make us laugh this year, even when we didn't want to and tried to have serious talks. Don't forget your sticks or your pants. Ben Schaffner. Number 18, Gus Studier. From Mom and Dad, Gus was a hockey player before he was even born. His parents grew up at hockey rinks, either playing or watching family play. So it was predetermined. Before he even got on skates, he would often play shinny hockey with his brothers. When he was practicing alone as a toddler, he would shoot into the small net and in his small little voice proclaim, "He shoots, he scores," over and over again. Once it came time to learn to skate, his future as a hockey player was in doubt. It wasn't easy getting him on the ice at first. There were many peanut butter cups purchased at the concession stand to bribe him to skate a few more laps at open skate. His first year of intro to hockey, there were many tears, mostly his dad's tears.
Gus was not loving being on the ice nearly as much as his dad had hoped, so there were more bribes and more deals made, and eventually his confidence on the ice grew, as did his love for the game. Gus has come a long way in the years since his first days on skates. He has become a hard-working, team-oriented player who never misses a practice. His parents could not be more prouder of his progress as a hockey player and as a good teammate. They look forward to watching him join his brothers next season playing high school hockey. From the coaches, Studes, every single shift this season was at 100 miles an hour, and you always came ready to go. Stay with it. Number 18, Gus Studier. Number 21, Alex Falligant. From Mom and Dad, Boo Boo. We've enjoyed watching you from the human bowling ball on ice without breaks to an accomplished, talented, and hardworking team player. We're so proud of you and all of your accomplishments on and off the ice. You are the wind beneath our wings. Love your family. P.S. Leave the garage door open one more time and we're disowning you. Better than hitting it with pucks. From the coaches, Al, your best skill might be missing wide open nets, but you have plenty of talent. Use it, and don't forget that that puck is supposed to go in the net. Number 21, Alex Falligant. Number 26, Drew King. From Mom and Dad, Drew, we've enjoyed watching you over the years grow as a person and a hockey player, and we are all very proud of you. We can't wait to watch your next 4 years as a Bluebird. We love you, Mom and Dad, Laney and Charlotte. From the coaches, the worst toe drag in the history of toe drags, but also some of the best hands we've seen on a Bantam. Try not to take the toe drag to high school. Number 26, Drew King. Number 27, Franklin Lund. From Mom and Dad, Boogerface, you have come so far since those early days in hockey when all you cared about was the outfit and the hairstyle. The amount of work and dedication you put into hockey amazes us. We will certainly miss the amount of quality time spent in the car with you traveling all over the state for practices, games, tournaments, and whatever kind of camp or extra training you talked us into. We are unbelievably proud of the flexible, reliable, positive, high-fiving team player you have become and of the loving, kind, and smart young man you are today. We are thankful to you for introducing us to this sport where we were able to meet our hockey family and make lifelong friends. We love you beyond measure and look forward to watching you continue to grow and inevitably break more windows. From your coaches, Frankie, when this team needed a leader this year, you were the guy. Believe in yourself. Number 27, Franklin Lund. Number 28, Owen Llewellyn. I mispronounced that. I apologize. I even wrote something here, so I've got one of those names, but I'm sorry. From Mom and Dad, Owen, remember, success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing and learning to do. Mom and Dad are proud of the work you have put in and the young man you are becoming. Oh, and one last thing, Owen. Hit the net. From the coaches, always can count on Owen to be in the right spot and make the right simple plays. Keep doing that, and your coaches will love you. Number 28, Owen Llewellyn. Number 29, Chase Rice. From Mom and Dad, Chase, we are all so proud of you and can't wait to watch what you will achieve in high school hockey. Watching you play over the years and grow each season has been amazing. Love Mom, Dad, Keith, Grandma, Grandpa, and Vivian. From your coaches, once you figured out how to lift the puck, we were golden. Always a guy that could be counted on by players and coaches. Number 29, Chase Rice. Number 47, Zoe Hartman. I am proud of all you have accomplished since you started playing hockey at 7 years old. Youth hockey has helped you work through many challenges and has helped to shape you into the terrific young lady you are today. Congratulations on completing your youth hockey journey. I look forward to watching you play in high school. Love, Mom. From your coaches, our favorite memory of Zoe is the time she got checked from behind and came up and punched the kid right in the face. You are tough, but you're a forward. Number 47, Zoe Hartman. Number 76, Joa Matuli. For Mom and Dad, as Evander Holyfield once said, it is not the size of a man, but the size of his heart that matters. That pretty much sums up Joa's hockey career. He started by stepping onto the ice for the first time in his life at Squirt tryouts. He listened, he worked hard, and became a fearless team player, scoring goals and dishing out assists. He had the opportunity to play in 2 state championship games and found the net in both of them. We are sad to see this time in JYH come to an end, but excited to see where he goes from here. From your coaches, Jumbo was the smallest guy on the team, but was always the first one in the corner and to play the body. Never lose that aggressiveness, and nothing will stop you. Number 76, Joa Matuli. Number 80, Ty Johnson. From Mom and Dad, as your final season of youth hockey comes to an end, we are reflecting on your growth as not only a player, but the young man you are turning into. We are so proud to see how much you have developed into a strong, trusting, and dependable person and athlete. All of the hours at the rink, dollars spent, and miles driven over the last 10 years have been worth the amazing memories we have together as a family. The relationships we have developed over the years are bound to be lifelong, and we are so thankful for that. We are looking forward to watching you develop in your high school career. Love your number 1 fans, your family. From your coaches, the Fortnite King. Make sure you get a haircut now that hockey is over, and don't forget to pick up your head out there. Number 80, Ty Johnson. Number 97, Zen Janik. From Mom and Dad, Zen both goaltends and maintains a 3.8 GPA. Zen is moving up to high school hockey to goaltend for the Janesville Bluebirds next year and will be goaltending for the Milwaukee Phantoms and the Wisconsin Flyers AAA teams over the spring and summer. Zen, from your coaches, always willing to put in the work, but still hasn't stopped Coach Varga on a one-on-one this season. Stay focused on your game and never stop pushing to be better. Number 97, Zen Janik. Ladies and gentlemen, hockey players, turn to your parents, give them a big wave, and this is your 2020-2021 Bantam A Janesville Youth Hockey Team. What's that? We'd also like to thank Lacey Lund and this team has been led by head coach Ben Pierce. Ben, if you could raise your hand, give a good wave. Assistant coaches Adam Varga, Dylan Martin, and obviously the manager Lacey Lund. Thank you, guys. You're open to come down and take photos, pictures. Don't fall.